welcome to my video. One thing that is out of your hands in the PC building process is the silicon lottery. The chip that you get may overclock further than others and at a lower voltage, or you could end up with a chip that barely overclocks at all. I ran into both extremes and everything in between in my years of PC building. This is one of many things that can make overclocking tricky. Every chip overclocks a bit differently. The first R7-1700 I bought reached 3.9 GHz with an additional 156 mV offset in the BIOS. The second R7-1700 I used reached only 3.7 with the same voltage and had terrible memory overclocking as well. That one was a complete dud. Most recently, I have picked up a third R7-1700, and it is an overclocking champion compared to the other R7-1700s I have used. With my current chip, I am able to overclock to 4 GHz on air with only an extra 88 mV offset in the BIOS. This leads to a massive performance increase over stock and even beats the 1800X and R7-2700 in multi-threaded workloads. And at such a low voltage, it is easy to keep cool even on a modest air cooler. The cooling solution of my CPU is a Hyper 212 Black Edition, so getting good quality CPU silicon made it possible for me to reach this clock speed on a cost-effective cooler. For this CPU, 4 GHz is a massive 33% clock increase over its base frequency of 3.0, which is quite impressive. Getting this type of overclock is one of the reasons I still overclock my components. But more recently, CPUs such as those in the Ryzen 3000 series and even Intel's 9th and upcoming 10th gen CPUs are seemingly being pushed close to the limits out of the box, which is great for regular consumers, but will make overclocking less rewarding for guys like me. This R7-1700 provides the biggest CPU overclock I've ever seen in my own personal system. Maybe I can push this chip even further. Given that I've used such modest cooling at relatively low voltages on this CPU, it probably has the ability to go even further, but that would require even better cooling. Maybe that's something I will take a look at in the future. This concludes this video. Thanks for watching.